center cap off, just use a pry bar. You can use a rag underneath so you don't scratch anything. Use a 19mm socket, take the lug nuts off, take the wheel off. Now we're going to take the caliper and the bracket off together. Just take the caliper bracket bolts off, use an 18mm socket. Now take the caliper off. And use a brake caliper hanger and attach it to the coil spring. Just make sure the brake hose doesn't have any tension on it. Now I'm going to take this screw out and use a T40 socket and slide the rotor off. Now we're going to take this nut off. I'm going to use a 32mm socket. I just want to loosen up the axle from the hub assembly. Just take a punch and a hammer. Just give it a couple taps. You don't have to push it in too far, just get it a little bit loose. That looks good. Now we want to take the ABS sensor out, or wheel speed sensor out. I'm going to use a 8mm socket. Take this bolt out. Take that bolt out. And just take some needle nose pliers and just slide it out. Put it aside. There's 4 bolts on the back side of the knuckle. Take those bolts out. Use an 18mm socket. All right, so these bolts are loose, but I'm not going to take them out completely because the CV joint is in the way. But as long as they're loose, then we can take a hammer to the hub, just hit the back side of the hub. Just go back and forth, side to side. And just take the punch, hammer the axle through. It should slide right out. Take this spacer, make sure you put this on before. I just put a little grease on the back so that it stays secure. Just on the axle. I'm just going to use a little bit of anti-seize, just put a nice thin coat. Just keep some of the corrosion away. Take the hub and just slide it on. And get the bolts started. Now I'm going to use a torque wrench and torque these bolts, all 4 of those, to 122 foot-pounds. And take the ABS sensor, wheel speed sensor, slide that back into position. Put the bolt in and just snug that bolt up. It's good. All right, take the old nut, put the old nut on, and I'm just gonna snug it up. So there's a special procedure for torquing this nut. In the procedure, they tell you not to lower the vehicle down on the ground to torque the nut. What they mean by that is don't have the wheel on and have the weight of the vehicle on the spindle or the wheel bearing while you're tightening it up. So what you want to do is take a pry bar and just slide it between the lugs and use the torque wrench. Torque the old nut to 258 foot-pounds. All right, now that seats the hub bearing to the axle. What you're supposed to do is remove that nut, put a brand new nut on, and re-torque it to 258 foot-pounds. All right, just take a thin coat of anti-seize, just put it on the hub. Take the rotor, put the rotor on, and make sure you line up that hole with the threads. Put the screw in. And just snug it up. It's good. Now take the caliper off the hanger. And put it back on the rotor. And get the bolts started. And now torque these to 122 foot-pounds. Put the wheel back on. Put the lug nuts on. Now I'm going to torque the wheels to 110 foot-pounds in a cross pattern, so I tighten the wheel down evenly. And just go around again, double check. Center cap, line it up, just tap it on.